All right, what's up, everybody? We are back in Colombia. Um, the only problem is, as you can see, my REX has decided that nothing is happening with the weather, which of course is not correct. So I don't know what the deal is. I restarted it twice, and it's just showing me nothing. So I'm not really sure what to do. Um, So my weather is non-existent. I'm gonna try restarting REX real quick. And but anyway, Kashif, Buckman, Hans, we got Bob here today as well. How's everybody doing? Um, I'm ready to do some flying. I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna restart REX one more time. I don't know. Maybe if I need to start REX before I start the sim, that might make some sense. Or before I load in. But it does. Yeah, the MSF weather was gloomy for sure, and REX does get the local weather, but it just doesn't. I don't know. It just doesn't do anything. So we'll see here. Let's see. Gonna load it one more time. Chris Loach, what's going on? UN, how are you doing? Hans, good to see you. Yeah, my live weather was looking awesome, and my REX weather is not doing anything. Come on, baby. Come on. Nah, it says completed. So, Peter, what's happening? Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. Like, I'm not getting anything as far as weather goes. So, try one more time. Come on, give me some weather. Because the live weather, the MSFS live weather looked great. Looked really good. And this is not doing anything. It's kind of disappointing, actually. I mean, it looks beautiful. I've got the maps mod going. Oh, gotcha. You know what? I probably don't even have FSU IPC running. Let me see. All right, let me do that. Let me do that. Thank you, Chief, because I just noticed that. Let's see. FSU IPC is running. Now let's try it again. So hopefully you guys aren't bored to tears yet. Um, let's try it one more time. Even though this looks beautiful, I kind of want. I kind of want. I kind of want the weather that I'm looking at right now. One more try. Injecting. Mike Coffee, what's going on? SKRH, you don't see anybody. We're here. Nothing. Nothing. Alright, I give up. I give up. I'll have to figure this out on my own instead of wasting everybody's time. So let's get into the plane. Alright, let's go. Gotta be here and watch Busy Days. Great John Fogerty live in concert. Oh, no way. John Fogerty's gotta be up there. External power supply on, rotating beacon on, mixtures and props. Full forward. Let me make sure. I see some people. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get my live weather back. I probably can't. Ha! I'm going live weather again. Nice. Alright, well, REX, I don't know. I don't know what you're doing to me. But, alright, back inside the airplane. This is going to be some interesting flying today. This is going to be some interesting flying today. Let's set the altimeter real quick. Where were we? Mixtures and props full forward. Starting to get my setup back here. I got my camera set up here. Let's go fuel pumps on. Let's go mags on number 1. Take a quick look outside. Oh, labels. Thank you. It only takes me about half an hour to get like all this stuff. I had my labels on from our flight the other day, and I loaded into right engine is clear, toes on the brakes, crack the throttles, and I loaded it into somewhere, Princess Juliana, I think, and somebody had master and battery switches on. That's a good idea. And somebody had a rather inappropriate gamer tag. I don't know how they managed to get by without getting caught, but I forget what it was even. But all I remember was it was not appropriate. Avionics, master on oil pressures are both good. Mags to both. Close the starter cover. Let's turn the fuel pumps off. We'll check the fuel pressures. Fuel pressures are good. Lean the mixtures for taxi. We are ready to go. Nav and strobe lights coming on. Taxi light coming on. We are busy people. Chris, I've only been saying I'm going to do that for about 6 months now. No rush. That's funny. I completely even forgot about that. So, let's see here. I was kind of disappointed that there wasn't much more in terms of airports along that we could like hit today, but that's all right. Like I said, this should be an interesting flight. I can't get my headset the way I want it to be. That's a little better. Alright. We got Bill on the left side. We got Hans on the right side. We are ready to go. So hopefully we can do this VFR. Go fuel pumps on, flaps coming down. I guess we'll find out, right? I'll at least wait for my 262 on the heading. Let's see here, 262. Pretty much straight out. And come on, baby. So I've got some. Let's go. Mixtures and possible forward fuel pumps around, flaps are set. Takeoff power is coming in. Heading indicator. Checks for the runway number. Yeah, the freeware looks pretty decent for this one that's coming up. And there's 70 knots. So I was trying to do a video on the new driver yesterday, but it didn't really pan out. And then today the new Bing Maps mod came out, so I had to do that. Oh, this looks awesome actually. I got the new Bing Maps set up, so that's what I'm running. My coffee, yes sir, East USA. It would come power back. Go flaps up. Props coming back a little bit. So it looks like this is just going to be a scuzzy VFR day, which is fine by me. Fine by me. Patrick, yes sir. Yes sir, I am using Tobii Eye Tracker. And that's another video I need to make. 1,000 feet AGL, fuel pumps coming off. Fuel pressures are looking good. I need to do a video on like a 6-month review. So I did a review when I first got it. And now that I've been using it for 6 months, or yeah, about 6 months. Honestly, my opinion on it is pretty much the same as it was when I got it. It's great. What's funny about the Tobii eye tracker is I used whatchamacallit. What's the other one? Oh, update for the Beach 18. No way. What's the thing I'm trying to? Oh, I can't remember what my old head tracker was now. Jeez, this is pathetic. I can't think of it. Somebody has an idea. Beam eye tracker. I have not. What is? Let me see. Track IR. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. So Track IR, I used Track IR for I don't know, 12 years. And when I got Tobii eye tracker, I was like, I'll try it and I'll see. But I'll probably go back to Track IR, and I never did. I never went back. Beam eye tracker. I'm gonna write that down. There's apparently some pretty good, phone ones nowadays, which is pretty remarkable. But the way I use Tobii eye tracker, I don't even use it as an eye tracker. I have the eye tracking turned off. I just use it as strictly as a head tracker. Alright, props back, manifold pressure back, nose down. Doesn't this look like your nose up? Don't you have that feeling? And we're not. It's kind of interesting to get that visual illusion in the sim. I've never really had that, I don't think. Let me see here. It's weird. It feels like we're nose up. That's what IFR flight is like. It's easy to get. It's easy to get. Kind of messed up. Might do some hand flying IFR today. Sweet. Helpful if I went in the right direction. D-Dog, what's going on? I'll have to check that out, Patrick. That's interesting. And that reminds me, Chris, I gotta turn on Volanta. I keep forgetting to do that lately. Alright, now I also need to get my props somewhat synced, because that's D-Dog, the Bing maps are just better in my opinion. I honestly think Bing maps are better. And the other thing is, the Google Maps sometimes they'll time out. Like if you're on Google Maps for a long time, and I actually forgot to mention that in the video. Now that I think about it, I just made that video today. If you're on the Google Maps server for a while, sometimes they'll time you out and kick you off. Just kind of a bummer. Kind of a bummer. So, I would have, Patrick, I would have to use one of the phone eye trackers to understand it. I mean, the thing about like I said about the Tobii is I'm not actually using. Boy, it's a good thing I didn't fly through the clouds in that direction. I'm not actually using the head tracker. I'm just using. I'm not using the eye tracker at all. This is completely head movement. I don't use the eye movement at all. Hans Boone, low down. I find the eye tracker part of it a little bit distracting, to be honest, because like any little movement and it's like this. It's weird. I don't know. I just like the head tracker. So that's what I've been using. Oh, Mike, you're having some technical difficulties. Just showing the map in advance. Sorry to hear that. Maybe try another plane. But a gap in our tour. You know, it's funny because I used little nav map for pretty much every leg of our tour, but for some reason it missed the whole oh no, you know what? Why would it? Oh no, okay. I don't know. For some, maybe little nav map only goes back a certain amount of distance, like or a certain amount of days before, like time or a certain number of flights. Because I used to have like our Jamaica run, Cuba, all that, and now now it only shows starting in Puerto Rico. So maybe that's like a thing with little nav map, because it's got the track on there, which is pretty cool. King Bob, what's going on? I am running the new driver, and I didn't know if there's a new DLSS. It was today. No, I've got the latest DLSS. So yeah, I'm running both of them. I'm running both of them right now. The driver is 560.70, and I don't know why my plane is doing this. Stop it. So yeah, so this is the new driver, the 560.70 driver. So PC-12 for Cash Panda today. I don't know if these lines in the water are from the maps mod or not. I don't quite know. Yeah, Patrick, I'll have to take a look at Beam. I've never seen it. Interesting. The one thing about Toby, which I was pretty impressed with, is that it works if you're wearing glasses, which I do. And it's not only I don't only wear glasses. I have those glasses with like the blue filter, like the computer screen filter in them, blue light filter, and it still works perfectly fine, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. So, we got 25 minutes to chat here on the way over. Mike, I don't know why it does this, but it annoys me to no end. It annoys me to no end. And the funny thing is, the other day, watch this. This. Nav and altitude. So yesterday I updated the driver yesterday, and I was doing some videos trying to do a driver review video. but I had to clear my cache and reestablish the cache, the shader cache. And so what I did was I just took off on a flight and set the autopilot and let it fly. And I had never touched the autopilot in this airplane before. And I kind of have to say, I almost like it a little bit. What is this? Let's see here. Approach, altitude, heading, nav. Let's see here. Now is it going to descend down to 3,000 feet or not? It will. Looks like it will. Look at that. The lazy man's way. Yeah. Yes, Kashif. This is the Islander. I mean, I have to admit, it's kind of nice not having to trim the entire time, but at the same time, it's like, I like hand flying. And I feel like if I get into hand flying, or if I get into using the autopilot, I'm going to get lazy. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm going to turn the autopilot off. This is lame. No reason to fly with the autopilot on. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like even using the Aspen avionics either. I like a good Bombasso. What's going on? Don't watch while you're driving, dude. We don't want anything to happen. That's awesome. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, we're flying Friday for sure. Oh, and the news is, I was going to tell you guys some news. So the news is Mrs. IslandSimPilot is going away, which means IslandSimPilot is going to be flying a lot at a stoplight. That's awesome. So yeah, so Mrs. IslandSimPilot is going to Panama, and I am not. And so, actually, that's what I should do. I should fly her flight while she's flying it. So I'm dropping her off Saturday at the airport. Well, Saturday at the airport hotel, and then she flies out on Sunday. Which means I get to do all the simming I want. And you know how much simming that is? A lot. A lot. I'm going to do a lot of flight simming. Maybe I'll do... Exactly, Patrick. So she's going to be gone for a week and a half. So I'm going to be doing a lot of flying. I don't fly, I swear, I don't fly anymore. My routine used to be, I would get into my office. My sim computer is right next to my work computer. I would get into my office. It's pretty awesome weather. I would get into my office, I'd start a flight in the morning, like 9 o'clock, get off the ground in the 737, get airborne, get established in cruise, and then I'd go to work. And I don't fly anymore, like ever. The only time I fly is when you guys are when I'm flying with you guys, which is awesome. But I gotta think of some flights to do now that I'm gonna have time. I think one of the flights I want to do is I want to do whatchamacallit. I want to do Amsterdam to Princess Juliana in the 777. That is one. Yeah, Mrs. ISP is pretty cool, I gotta say. And she puts up with me, which gives her a crown of favor. And yeah, I definitely outkick my coverage on her. And I also think I might hit a mountain pretty soon. Which should be bad. Let's see, what we got coming up here? We got runway 01. Winds are 300 at 4, so that doesn't really make much difference. So, I don't have any kids, thank God. I got a dog. I have a dog. That's all I need. So yeah, so this is what I was talking about in the video. When sometimes you get these clouds on the ground tiles, because in the actual sim they use AI to get rid of that stuff. So that's just one of the downsides. But you know what's funny, Peter, is like, and I have told her this, like, so Mrs. IslandSimPilot and I do everything together. Like, we do everything together. And like when we're not working. And so like when she leaves, like for the first, like maybe the first day, I'm like, woohoo, this is great, I'm a free man. And then after the first day, I'm like, I'm bored. So I'm gonna have to watch the Hungarian Grand Prix by myself, which is not nearly as much fun. Because Mrs. IslandSimPilot is a huge Formula One fan. I definitely need to nudge my way out here. And no, she's not. That's so funny. Patrick, that's hilarious. No, I would say these things if she was sitting next to me, but she's not. It's funny. No, I got a good one. I got a good one for sure. I always say the only thing wrong with her is bad taste in men. But yes, you can see these are the clouds from the Big Maps mod. But no, she's a good one. She's a good one. Finally bought the Technic P2012. You know what? I need to go through my. I always have a legal pad right when I'm streaming, and I'm always writing stuff down that people are telling me to check out, and I need to go back through it and like remind myself of like the 5,000 things that I should check out, because the Technum has been recommended by a couple people. And it's a cool plane. Whatchamacallit, gosh, my memory is like not solid right now. Cape Air flies that's what they're replacing their 404s. I don't think they had 414s. I think Cape Air had 404s, Cessna 404s. They're replacing them with the Technums. So I'm curious to see how Hans Boone is going to negotiate his way over to the airport, because the Technum is pistons, no, or is that turboprops? I'm pretty sure that's pistons. Pretty sure those are twin 300s. I think. So it's a G1000 setup. Yeah, it's a nice looking plane. Boy, that is a clean looking plane. Really is. Fuck, man, where you at? Yeah, it's looking good, huh? And I don't think we realize like how mountainous Colombia is. If you guys like, yeah, we had a tough time with the last mountains we went over. That's high praise, Ryan, because if that's yeah, it's pistons, but if it flies as well as the Kodiak does, I know the Kodiak has really good flight dynamics. So if the Technum is that good, and honestly, that's a sharp looking cockpit, it really is. Might have sold me on that plane. How much is that plane? $40. Who made it? Play Sim Studio. Interesting. You know what's kind of the cheesy thing about being a quote-unquote content creator? Is like I could probably write them and they'd probably give it to me if I made a video about it, but I always feel crappy doing things like that. Hans Boone's going to negotiate. He's going to negotiate. I think I'm going around. 8,000 feet. That's crazy. Hans is on the way up. Can I make it through there? I probably could. I mean, let's do some mountain flying. Alright, why not? Actually, let's not. Because I don't want to crash. Ay. Let's see. No way, Ryan. That's amazing. That's high praise. That really is. I don't have the Kodiak, but I know people love that airplane. That is interesting. All right, Technum P212. That's on my list. 9,500 to clear. Yeah, no, Mike, that sort of thing I wouldn't feel bad about. But I know, dude, I know content creators, and they just write. I saw some dude the other day. Some company sent him 3 curved 4K monitors to review. He's a triple monitor setup, 4K. And he was doing the review, and he's like, yeah, I reached out to whoever, and they sent me these monitors. I'm like, are you kidding me? That's it. I mean, that's easily $1,000 worth of monitors. Curved 4K piston, dude. That's a sweet win right there, Mike. I mean, curved 4K monitors, dude, got them for free. And he's got less followers than I do on YouTube, or less subscribers. So I could probably do the same thing. I would just feel cheesy doing that. The only time I've ever done, like, received items from from a company and done reviews is when they reach out to me. If they reach out to me, I'm glad to do it. But I feel cheesy just like asking for free stuff. I don't know why. Curve monitors, so yes, dude, those things look sweet. The only thing is I don't really have a big enough space for 3 curved monitors. I could probably do 2, but I think I'd be better off with 1 big curved monitor. Cash Panda is across. Captain Alexis is over there. Redbeard. Let's see. Hans is climbing. And look at the water. Look how good the water looks. That is sweet. Bill, she bought you 3 curved 40-inch monitors and you're not still together? So you can grab 3 and share 2 with us. Man, this looks good. You know, Peter, that's a good question. I was thinking the same thing, actually. I paused the video. I didn't watch the whole thing. I gotta watch the rest of it. Oh, I could have gone through there. That would have been interesting. But that's alright. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the thing is I mean, you could get the GPU power to do that. What I would be curious about is the how your CPU deals with that. You know, but 3 40-inch curved monitors, that is sweet. That's some serious real estate. That is some serious real estate. See, and this stuff here is from the Big Maps mod. But that's alright. Turbocharged piston engines. Turbocharged engines, if I can say that 3 times fast. Turbocharged engines in airplanes are kind of annoying, actually. Unless the plane is pressurized, because if they're turbocharged, the only way to really get the use out of Buckman, what GPU do you have? Because if you have a 40 series card with native frame gen, you're probably good to go with 3 40-inch monitors. But the thing about turbocharged engines is, unless your plane is pressurized, they don't make much sense, because your turbocharged engines work best between like 18 and 22,000 feet, somewhere in there. And if you are non-pressurized, that means you got to stick the cannula up your nose up there, which is not comfortable. It's annoying. So unless the plane's pressurized, turbocharged doesn't really make much sense. And that's the thing about Flight Sim 30. No way, because I have a 3080 Ti, Buckman. Interesting. But that's why turbocharged airplanes are so much more popular in the sim than they are in real life, because in the sim you don't have to stick the cannula up your nose for oxygen, you know. Yeah, Big Maps mod right here. See that? See the Microsoft or Asobo AI stuff removes all that. So where are we here? We are making our way. I don't like that. I'm going back here. Hans made it over the top. Hans, that's great. Oh, that's funny. That doesn't surprise me that the Comanche is the go-to. Doesn't surprise me at all. It's a pretty, I mean, sweet airplane. I don't know why I don't know why I'm not interested in the Comanche. Weird. Feeling pretty. Oh, that's funny. I don't know why. There's something about the panel of the Comanche. It's a little bit weird, right? It's like kind of offset to one side, I think. I don't know. I don't know why. It's not. It just doesn't grab me. I don't know. But what I do know is that we're gonna get matriculating over this way here. Yeah, Comanche is like a really fast Cherokee. Yeah. I should fly it. Try it out. This is my go-to. I think I told you guys they're coming out with a turbine version of this plane, which really makes no sense. You want to talk about really makes no sense? A turbine Islander makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Well, Mike, that's the thing. Like, so the Mooney is like that too. If you're 5 knots too fast in the Mooney, you're gonna float forever on landing rather. Whereas in the Cherokee, if you're 5 knots too fast, you just let the nose down a little bit. The same black box, the same people who made this one. And I'm saying it doesn't make any sense in real life. I mean, it doesn't make any sense in the sim either. I mean, they're just recreating the plane that exists, but in real life, a turbine Islander makes no sense. Yeah, I mean, D-Dog for a flight sim plane, it's awesome because again, you don't have to worry about breathing. You know, I'm gonna be the last one here, by the way, by a long shot. Buckman's doing some mountain flying. That's what I should have done. I should have mountain flown through here. This is pretty sweet though, actually. It always fascinates me that there's like this place actually exists and there's all these people living here and you wonder what they're doing while I fly over their homes virtually. So let's see here. How far out can you see other planes? Because that plane looks like it's a ways away. Captain Alexis. Alright. Oh, nice. Italy, yeah, Italy is, I haven't done any low and slow flying in Italy, which is sort of silly. Because Italy is gorgeous. Let me see. Is that what our destination is? Be good if I knew, right? SKSM. We are flying into SKSM. Yes. So the answer to your question is yes. Oh, that's a cool airport. I can see it now. Power back. If somebody takes off in a jet right now, I'm going to be a hood ornament. Mike, they haven't updated this plane, the Islander, since 2022. Which I find it weird that 2022 is a while ago. But it is. Let's see here. Don't mess up. Matey, what's going on? Hey, thanks for dropping in, brother. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it, my friend. Man, this is looking good down here, this scenery. Looks like a nice beach, too. Is this runway 1? Runway 01, we got some ships. This is what blows my mind, is seeing these ships out here. It's pretty wild. Did I lean my mixtures? I did not. Yeah, it really is beautiful. Alright, we'll go a few pumps on. This whole area is beautiful. Coming down to 1,000 feet. I'm gonna stop and check out the airport, so. Alright, bring the nose up here. Alright, there's 115, bringing some flaps. Keep the nose up. Keep leading off that airspeed. Alright. That is looking sweet. That is nice. Alright. Keep holding up that nose. Alright. Beam the touchdown point. We're in the white arc. Alright. Second notch flaps. Drop the. I can't believe all these oil tankers out here. This is sweet. There's nobody to annoy, so I'm just gonna put the props forward now. Trim for 80. Start coming in here. Alright, let's see what we got here. The problem with high wings, you can't see. Actually, I'm alright. Actually, I'm alright. Looking pretty good, actually. Darn. Alright. Alright. No, don't you get testy with me. We want 2 white, 2 red. There we go. windows a little bit. This looks like a pretty sweet freeware. Power out. Yeah, power all the way out. Oh, I always mistime the touchdowns at this point. Yeah, let's go. Whoopsie. Brakes. Let's go check out this airport. This is sweet. Toucan Sam. Hey, Anzi, wie geht's? Ich habe nur in Norddeutschland gewohnt. Kommst du her, Anzi? My hot take on force feedback. I don't think I've ever had a force feedback yoke. I almost said joke. That's from speaking Spanish. Amazing freeware airport, jeez. Mir geht's doch gut. Meistens gut. Komm aus Baden-Württemberg. Albstadt. Ich kenne mich da ein bisschen aus, aber Albstadt. Muss man nachgucken hier. Albstadt. Schöne Gegend da. Bin noch nie da unten gewesen. Ich habe meine Frau hat Lust, irgendwann mal da runter zu fahren. Und das müssen wir dann doch mal machen irgendwann. Albstadt, das ist in die Nähe von Stuttgart, südlich von Stuttgart. Ist ja doch schön da unten, ne? Cool. Willkommen! Willkommen, willkommen. Freut mich, dass du hier bist. And it's funny. I mean, I'm telling you, this is crazy. For a little freeware airport in the middle of nowhere, it's crazy. Here comes Cash Panda. We landed, we're taking off. Easy. That was a sweet landing right there. I mean, this is crazy how good this is. Yeah, I know my flaps. 80 Kilometer südlich von Stuttgart. Ja, wir müssen mal irgendwann... Wir wollen ein Südtour machen. Bayern und ja, da unten bin ich noch nie gewesen. Da bin ich noch nie gewesen. Alright, we've got... So now, what are we going to do? We are going to go to... First of all, we're going to take out Buckman's wing. I can't believe this little airport. I mean, this is crazy. Look at this. Heliport. I'm going crazy here. Achtung! Aufpassen! Alright, where are we going next? Where are we going next? We are going to... What? Oh, SKQB. You know what would be cool? You know what I want to do? I want to be... Let's see, I want to get SK... So I'm working on French and I'm working on Spanish. And I'm working on... I mean, I know a bit of Dutch, but not enough. How cool would it be, how cool would it be if I knew my alphabet, first of all? But how cool would it be to be able to speak like 4 or 5 languages in SKQB in the stream? That would be awesome. SKQB. not coming up. It's not in the system. Really? Well, we're just gonna have to find a VFR then. Alright. So it is, whoopsie. I mean, it's right there. SK. Oh, SK. Well, it might help if I put the right letters. You know, might help. Did my engines just quit? I think they might have. Nope. Need my mixtures here. S. Now I've done it. SK. That'd be cool though. That would make me special. What is it? SKBQ. So I'm sorry guys, I put the letters in the wrong order. I wonder how many times SKBQ in real life a plane is flown to the wrong airport because they did that. Alright, 256. So every once in a while somebody lands at the wrong airport. Alright, off we go. Everybody's waiting for me, probably. Alright. Johan, I a very little bit. I can read Dutch. I can read Dutch pretty well. But speaking is a different story. EDSA. Old planes, aerobatics, and automotive. That sounds like a lot of fun. I'm going to look that up, Enzi. EDSA. Alright. Now, mixtures and props full forward. I left my fuel pumps on. Yeah, I got the wrong order. Man, this is a sweet airport. Alright. Takeoff power coming in. And welcome, Johan. Welcome, welcome. Alright. 70 knots. Let's go commit aviation. Whoopsie. Look at this. Woo, straight up. What's my trim? There we go, that's why. Oh, flying is fun. Man, we had an accident out by me maybe a month ago. This young Canadian pilot died, and they released a preliminary report a couple days ago, and it seems like she forgot to set the trim prior to takeoff, and she had the trim full nose up, and it was a King Bobby in the 152. That's one of my favorite planes, by the way, King Bobby. And I don't know what made me just think of that, but it was freaking terrible. Yeah, and 250 is absolutely terrible. There's 1,000 feet AGL with all fuel pumps off. Go 1,500 feet. It's not that long. I tell you what, Mike. In real life, finding airports is not as easy as you think. I mean, you've been up in small planes quite a bit. I'm sure you know. Hans checking out the. I want to go 1,500 feet. Power back. Perhaps coming back. Nose over. But yeah. These boats are pretty sweet. road's pretty sweet. I need to trim this out. Okay. Yeah, it's windows up, it's fine. Alright, that's a little better. Night flying is the bomb. Night flying is so much fun. The one thing they say about night flying is if you lose an engine, when you get down low, turn your landing light on so you can see what you're about to hit, and if you don't like what you're about to hit, turn the landing light off again. Yeah, I forgot about that. You guys have nice and night endorsements in Canada. We don't do that. It's probably a good idea. Probably a good idea. Cruise checklist. Alright, fuel pumps are off. Flaps are still set to take off because I'm a fool. And I should have known that. But yeah, night flying is a blast. Night flying is so peaceful. Hans wants to smell the ocean. I gotta try the Hans Boone method. This reminds me of Panama City, Panama, right outside the what's that canal? Panama. Right outside the Panama Canal. There's like, when you fly in there, there's like a zillion boats waiting to get through the Panama Canal. Mike, when you get your private pilot's license in the States, you can fly at night. Well, no, I guess, I mean, as long as it's VFR, you can fly at night. The trick is, for night currency, you need 3 takeoffs and landings to a full stop every 90 days for night currency. And it's the same as day currency. The only thing is it has to be full stop landings, not touch and goes. And as long as you've got that, you can. That's currency to carry passengers. But I mean, I haven't flown at night in a while, easily over a year. But I can still go fly at night tomorrow. I can go fly at night tonight if I want to. I just can't carry passengers at night. But yeah, we have less restrictions than a lot of countries do, for better or for worse. 400 feet. I bet it is bumpy down there, Hans. Man, it looks beautiful. I'm telling you, for a flight sim, jeez. This is nice. This is nice. So 10 minutes. Perfect. Yeah, night flying is sweet because it generally no thermal, so you're just my night cross country for my private pilot's license, we did it in January. Freezing cold. I mean, bitter cold. And literally the smoothest flight I think I've ever had. It was so beautiful. But flying at night is awesome. It's actually I would say it's easier to find airports at night than it is during the day. Finding airports is not as easy as people would think. Oh, doesn't smell good down there. Uh-oh. Yeah. It's beautiful scenery. Man, Enzi, Altstadt sieht echt schön aus. Richtig schön. Sehr cool. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna do a Hans. Why don't I do a Hans Boom? Go check out this. I'm gonna go. Nah, I like it up here. I like it up here. I'm gonna do me. There's a nice coast road. Nice coast road here. Whoopsie. See what happened? I just went over the land. They shot me straight up in the air. So let me have a look at our aeroport here, where we landed. Runway 0523. Wind is 0108, so we're landing on runway 5. This should be kind of a cool airport too, actually. Man, this coast is beautiful. Man, gosh, this is beautiful. Look at this scenery. Oh, you want to hear something funny? I booked a flight in this airplane yesterday. So when we go to, yeah, Enzi, it looks like it. Die Deutschen mögen ganz gerne Fahrrad fahren. Ich mag lieber Auto fahren, ich bin faul. Bin zu faul, Fahrrad zu fahren. Where do we land to load the packages destined for things? Oh, these poor Colombians, they're never gonna. I have two really good Colombian friends. And their poor country is never gonna live it down. See, it was like yesterday or 2 days ago, they found like 6,000 kilograms of a white powdery substance in a banana shipment in Ecuador. Yeah, poor Colombians. If you guys like Top Gear or the Grand Tour, you should watch the Grand Tour episode of Colombia. It's great. It's actually a 2-part episode. It's awesome. Burrito for lunch. Kodiak 100 mod. Cocaine. Yes, Jeremy Clarkson referred to Colombia as Kate Moss's delicatessen. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, we got an airport coming up. Yeah, Don would be pretty good at that. No way, Enzi, that's interesting. Like, car racing? I'm a huge Formula One fan. Huge Formula One fan. And I love riding the train. It's one of the things that we got wrong in the United States is the train. Love my Die heißt nochmal die Jahreskarte von Deutsche Bahn. Bahnkarte, die Bahnkarte. I loved my Bahnkarte. Yeah, right. That's the thing. Public transportation in Germany is awesome. I love. You don't have to worry about anything. Just go get on the train. Great. A couple minutes out. Engie, that's pretty cool. I am a fan of a young German driver named Sebastian Vettel. I think this kid's got potential. I really do. I hope he comes back from Mercedes next year. I really do, but it's not looking real hopeful right now. So runway 0523. So it's like this. So I'm basically on somewhat of a downwind. I remember my first time driving on the Autobahn. It was sim racing hardware, like wheelbases, steering wheels, pedals. Wow. Engie, that's awesome. Let me see here. Enzie, if you're interested, please join our Discord. I'd love to chat with you about this stuff because that is interesting to me. That is really interesting stuff. I want to get into sim racing actually. Yeah, he wants an F1 seat, but I think he got off the train too soon. He got off the train. I think he still had some racing in him, but once you leave, it's hard to get a seat again unless you. I mean, Fernando's at what, 42? Seb's six years younger than he is, but it just doesn't seem like Seb's going to get a seat. I was really thinking that either Mercedes or Audi would want a 4-time world champion German, but Kashif, are you getting stuttering on your own sim or through the stream? Hey, awesome, Enzie. I appreciate it. Yeah, the sim racing stuff is pretty intense. I mean, there's guys, like even Verstappen races in some of this stuff. Crazy. Would be really crazy if I could find the airport I was going to. Yeah, like I said, it's not always easy to find the airport. There we go. Well, he apparently asked Red Bull on your sim. Okay. He apparently, according to what's his name there, Helmut Marko, he asked Red Bull if they would take him back for whatchamacallit, Checo's seat, but they told him no. I think Seb would race in Formula 1 if he could get a good drive. I think he would take the chance, but it doesn't seem like anybody's going to give him a seat. There's 115. We'll go fuel pumps on. This doesn't look too bad for a. Look at that bridge up there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Would love to see. I would love to see Setback just because I love watching him drive, but oh well. Alright. Alright. Keep about 80 knots. Not bad for a stock airport. Not bad for a stock airport. This is called energy management right here. Energy management. 80 knots. Alright, now we bring the power in. Now we bring some power in. And what do we got here? Twin landings. Simultaneous. It'd be even better if I got it on center line. That was kind of a collapse. More of a collapse than a landing. But that's alright. Where are we going? Alright. Oh, I forgot to put the mixtures forward. Well, he does some drifting when he wins. Yeah, Formula One's pretty much a young man's game. I don't know. I mean, this. I don't know. I mean, I think F18. I think Fernando can do it. Yeah. Yeah, Angie, I think you're right on that one. Honey Badger might be coming in. There's Kashif. Racing around. What's weird is that they clearly don't want they clearly don't want what's his name Yuki for that Red Bull seat. They clearly don't want Yuki for that Red Bull seat, and I don't blame him. I wouldn't want him in that seat either. But who knows? Formula One is some interesting stuff. Oh, no way, Hans. This is crazy. How is this possibly... There is no way this is a... There's no way this is a... Oh, SKSM. This is a stock airport. There's no way. How is this possible? There's no way. Look at this. Laps up. Darn it. There's no way this is a stock airport. We must have just inadvertently picked one of the Asobo Airports. What is this? SK. If I knew what was going on. SK. There's like a zillion planes here. SKQB or BQ. Did we just fly into like the middle of a event of some kind? SKBQ. Huh. I mean, there's a payware version of this airport, but I don't have it. This cannot be a stock airport. Or do I have this airport? Hold on. This will be our parking spot. Are you guys seeing a completely different scenery than I am? Let's go mixtures idle cutoff, throttles to idle, parking brake set, avionics master off, lights coming off, fuel pumps off, flaps are up. Let's go mags off, avionics master and battery switches off. Let's go boarding steps and chocks, and let's go doors open. I think I might have I think I actually own this airport. I think I actually own this airport. SKQB. BQ. What are you? SKBQ. I do. I own this airport. I didn't realize it. So when I loaded the flight today, I loaded all of the Colombia airports that I have. And I apparently own this one, and I didn't realize it. It's a really nice scenery. I must have flown in here for American Airlines. That's why I have it. It's a pretty sweet scenery. Yeah. Hey, Enzi, thanks a lot for jumping in. Always good to see you, and we will hopefully get a chance to chat. Take it easy. Let's see. Temps are fun. That's weird, Hans. That hasn't happened to me in ages, but yeah, it's so this is actually payware. So I must have bought this when I was doing a ton of American Airlines flights, and I would have too, because I would have done a flight here because it's on the water, and I love flights on the water. So, yeah, floating in the air. So, awesome. Well, gentlemen, this was some beautiful scenery, and this is a beautiful freaking airport. It really is. Hans Boone on the ground. Wait, Hans, you said your sim froze. Is that your airplane is still matriculating down the runway? Game over. All right, gentlemen. So we are flying Friday for sure, same time. So I'll post. I always say I'm going to try to post it earlier than I never do. So apologies for not posting this stream until it was too late, but I will definitely post the Friday stream early. As a matter of fact, I'll post it today. And thanks for flying along, guys. We'll see each other Friday. Yeah, I absolutely will do that. I absolutely will do that, Enzi. Sure, no. And thanks, everybody. Yeah, Peter, thank you. You too. Take it easy. Enzi, you take it easy. Chris, Peter, thanks a lot for joining. Mike, King Bob, Kashif, Bill, Bob, Hans Boone. Good to see all you guys. Really appreciate it. Good to get some flying in. Did I miss anybody? Always like to make sure I get my D-Dog. D-Dog's with us today. D-Dog, take it easy, brother. Matey, if you're still with us, good to see you, man. And appreciate the support, buddy. So, and of course, Mike Coffee. We cannot forget Mike Coffee. You guys are the best. And yeah, I'm doing the driver review will be up tomorrow. And Hans, that's right. You're gone for you. Dude, enjoy Vegas. Enjoy. Is it Thailand? Is the other one? Enjoy that. That is crazy. Have a good time. Have a good time. Drop us some pictures in the Discord. I want to see where you're hanging out. And oh, coming over for the pick. Nice. Let's see here. We got it. I gotta put my. I have a whole ton of pictures that I haven't put on the Discord. There we go. All right, gentlemen. D-Dog, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thanks for coming out. Yeah, exactly, Peter. So, gentlemen, we will see each other on Friday. Hans, safe trip. Be well. Take care of yourself. Drop us some pictures. Appreciate it. Bombasso. Good to see you, brother. Take it easy. And Schmarkash, how's it going? Good to see you as well. And I was thinking about you when I was putting up the stream 2 hours before we were getting ready to go because I told you I wouldn't do that. Sorry. But Schmarkash, we're going Friday at the same time. So Friday at 4 o'clock or 20 Zulu, we will be back at it, taking off out of here. So guys, have a great rest of your Wednesday. Have a good end to your week. And I will see you guys Friday. All right, gentlemen, take it easy. Thanks again. Really appreciate it. Yes, so 20 Zulu, 4 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday. 20 Zulu. That's correct, right? Yes. Yes, 16 plus 4. Exactly. 20 Zulu. All right, gentlemen. Everybody take care. Have a great rest of your week. And we'll talk soon, guys. Take it easy. Yes, 4 EST. Exactly. Exactly, Schmarkash. All right, guys. Take it easy. Appreciate it.